Hi, this is Mrs. Allen. I'm going to be teaching some skills in ArcGIS today. We're going to add data from a Google Sheet, and we're going to customize data points within those layers. First, I'm going to go to an ArcGIS map. Notice this one is a really simple gray. I can change my base map clicking here. I could have imagery, which is a more photographic view. I'm going to choose this National Geographic map because it's going to give me more details about location, including state boundaries, major roads, and some cities. And now I'm going to show you the Google Sheet that we're going to be importing data from. I found this information online. It's a Google Sheet of the 14 different meteorites that have been found in Wyoming and confirmed to be meteorites. They are organized here by their name, the year, and then the latitude and longitude that they were found at. This is important to have some sort of spatial information. In this case, it's latitude and longitude. We could also have an address that would include the street number, street name, city, state, and zip code. In order to have this information transferable into ArcGIS, it needs to be in a very basic CSV file. So that's just a way to organize the information. We can easily turn our sheet into a CSV file by clicking File, and then Download as CSV. On your Chromebook, you'll get a little download manager that tells you that that's complete. You can click Show in Folder to see where this is. This is in my Files folder. You can see the shortcut here. I've actually made my Files window smaller by dragging it over. The reason I did that is so that I can drag this file onto our ArcGIS map. So I'm going to go back to our map and then open and drag this CSV file on top of the map. It's that easy. Now, all of my data shows up in data points. Notice that they're different colors based on the attribute that's selected. So right now, name is selected. Remember, my sheet included name, year, and that spatial information or location. Okay. So I could show just the location of these. Not much is going to change, okay? Name or year. So we're going to stick with name, and then we can do a little bit of customization. So by picking here, I can choose between unique symbols and a single symbol. Okay, right now they're unique. Every different name has a different color. I'm going to select a single symbol and then click on Options. And I'll show you how to customize your symbols. We could simply just change the color here, the outline, or we can completely change the shape. And so notice that you have a lot of different categories to browse through. I'm going to pick this black star, and I'm also going to make it a little bit larger by changing the point size. Now, every location that I have a meteorite found in has a black star. We're going to hit OK and Done. And then we'll notice on this Content tab that we have our base map, and now we have one layer. I have another sheet that has some of the same information. We have all of the same 14 meteorites. We have the same latitude and longitude, but now we have the mass information. So we're going to do the same thing to add this to our map. We're going to download as a CSV file, return to our map, and then we're going to drag our CSV over here. Notice that I can't see my stars anymore. Okay. the latitude and longitudes were the same since these were the same meteorites, and these new data points have completely covered up the old data points. I'm going to show you how we're going to be able to see both. The attributes I can choose from now are again based on my original Google Sheet, the location, the mass, or the name. So I'm going to select the mass. ArcGIS noticed that this information was in numbers and it could be compared to each other. And so we've got some different ways to use counts and amounts. So we could have color gradients, or we're going to do this one, which is size. So what this means is this: I have a bigger number. So I have a meteorite that has a larger mass, the circle's larger. If I have a meteorite with a smaller mass, I have a much smaller circle. Again, I can do some customization. I'm going to just change the color here. Notice it's kind of hard to see my data points through there. I could change them to be more transparent. Instead, I'm going to show you how to adjust your layers. Base map is always on the bottom, and because I added this layer next, it's beneath the layer that I added most recently. If I drag it here, I can actually change. I'll do that the other way. Maybe. I can change the order of my layers. So now I have my mass layer underneath my location layer. So my stars are all on top, and I can see their relative sizes as well as their exact locations by latitude and longitude. Make sure that as you make changes in ArcGIS, you're saving your map. I hope this helped you figure out how to add CSV data to your ArcGIS map on your Chromebook. Thanks.